What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's Rebel. No, I don't have that epic announcer voice. I do apologize, but we're here and we are playing against NWAFC. And no, I am not talking about the rap group. But before we go into this game, I do want to run through the lineup as always with you guys. Now we've got quite a few missing and also quite a few injured as always with Rebel. I feel like we're quite unlucky. So let's get straight into it. So of course we've got Mr. Consistent. We've got Kalen in goals. Then our back four looks quite different today. We've got Ryan at right back, who's been filling in quite a lot lately. Casey, who usually plays centre back. Then we've got James, who is actually our midfielder. He's dropping into centre back as Reeve isn't available and I'm not available either. Then at left back we have got Sam, another player who usually plays midfield but an all-round superstar, so he's going to be playing left back today. Then moving into the midfield we've got Ali, Hamid. Then we've got Dante and Dylan in the midfield. So a bit of a, I don't think we've ever played with these three in the middle, but hey, there's a first for everything. Then up front we've got Eman, Jesse and Sava. Then moving on to the bench we've got Rory, Wills and Will. Rory with a bit of an injury and Will also with a bit of an injury, so hoping not to have to bring them on today. So let's get into this game. Come on. So here it is. It is time for kickoff. Rebel FC in those beautiful, beautiful purple kits. I don't know. Let me know in the description, guys, or in the description. Sorry, you guys ain't touching the description. In the comments, do you prefer the purple kit? Look, E-Man showing it off there. Look at that. Oh god, that was disgusting. He just spat. Do you enjoy the purple kits or the black kits more? Love to hear your thoughts down below. Jesse doing a little dance on the halfway line. He's absolutely buzzing for a game. I'm buzzing for a game. Look at the size of that number 10, by the way. An absolute monster. He's got to be what, like 6'7", 6'6", something like that. An absolute brute. Anyways, we've got Sam on the ball here. Throw in. Nicely done. Finds James here. Interesting to see how he plays today. I'm excited because he's one of those players that I think can play anywhere on the pitch. And today we'll find out. Ray in there just boots that, gets rid of that. Safety first, please, Ray. And he knows the rules. Kalen there punches that away. Obviously been hitting the heavy bag. And I think that was Sava there. Comes to clear that away with a big, big boot. Anyways, they got their number 5. Comes up right onto Ali's head there. Drops to Jesse very nicely. He goes flying in there with a big, big challenge. That was a terribly late challenge. Get another look at that. He comes in really late. Goes right into Jesse's foot. And Jesse's actually going to hobble off here. And he goes off injured. And we later found out that he did, in fact, have a broken foot, or like a fractured foot. Sorry, maybe not broken. So he's out for a little bit, which is really unfortunate. You guys all know how important Jesse is to the team. NWA on the ball now as their left back finds their midfielder here, who's going to play it through to their striker, and they're calling for an offside, and the linesman does indeed call for that offside. Let's take another look here, and it is in fact well played, linesman. You got to give credit where it's due. Well done. Rebel FC have got themselves a corner here, and you can tell Ryan, look, just stay back there, mate. I got this. It's covered. Dylan whips one in, and Sava with the kung fu kick, and it doesn't pay off there. Casey now on the ball. What's he going to be doing? He tries a little, tries to fake out the defender, manages to draw himself a foul. Well played, Casey. Rebel FC free kick as Sava whips in a great ball in there, but their big number 10 manages to get rid of that, and it looks like they're going to try and launch a counter attack off the back of this. James does a good job of making sure he's first to it, and his midfielder part of him steps in as he tries to dribble with the ball, and it doesn't pay off here. But number 5, he looks very good on the ball, finds himself a bit of space, and that is all that. A long throw in there, goes just over James's foot, but he recovers relatively well as he manages to get goal side, plays it across. A nice bit of football here from NWA, and they're going to see what they could do, and he swings and hits that, and nothing came of that. So pretty fortunate there. Anyways, Kalen plays it short there as Wills comes to collect, but then plays a bit of a hospital ball there through to Dylan, and Dylan is dispossessed. NWA now on the ball, and a ball played through there. Wills wasn't tracking, and fortunately for us, he smacks that one over the bar. Woo! We've got Rebel on the ball again. It's Wills here, this time on his right foot. Curls one out to our right back, Ryan, who's been playing there a few games now. Ships it out wide to Eman, and Eman ain't letting no one get to that ball first. He's gone. He's lightning. Cuts it back across to Sava, and Sava managed to put that away. He was lucky the keeper didn't save that. Some would say the keeper should have done better there. But from Eman to Sava, that's some brotherly love right there. If you don't already, you got to follow Sava for his gym stories. Eman occasionally makes appearance, but for the most part, he's pretty lazy. Anyways, here we go. Cuts it back there, and that's an assist for Eman and a goal for Sava. Wonderful stuff there. 1-0 up, and that gives us a little bit of a cushion there. And we've got E-Man there trying to get... He managed to draw 2 players in. That was very nicely done. Picks out Sava here, who's found himself in a bit of a tricky spot here, but some quick feet. Very quick feet there. Gets him out of that sticky position, and is left with E-Man. Ref plays it on, but blows up there, and it goes back to the foul on Sava. Let's take another look at that. Sava with the quick feet there, and the player just comes through him a little bit late. Nothing malicious there. Anyways, we've got Sava on the free kick this time. It looked like going to whip that one in, but there's a big shout for handball there, and it looks like it did touch the guy's arm there. A little bit harsh to give that, so can kind of see why the ref didn't do that, but we got also pretty lucky, and a poor clearance there from the NWA left back. Anyways, Rebel FC, particularly Sam there, a left back, first time he's on the camera here in this game, and you can see Rayan calling for that there. He's got loads of space out on the right, but he gives a bit of a hospital pass, but hey ho, Wills was the first one there, and again, a late challenge from them. Now we've got Dylan on this. Dylan wanted it. You've seen his last 2 free kicks. He smacks that, and boom! Oh my god! Another one from Dylan. Dylan is on fire with these free kicks. Oh my god! Let's see the bench cam reaction.
Oh my god! What was that? Hey, I want drug testing.
Look at this smack! Boom! Top! There's like literally the toppest of top bins. My god, guys, Dylan is having some highlight reel. He is in form at the minute for Rebel. Getting assists, getting goals. 3 free kick goals now, I think that is. And they have been so tasty. A great ball played through to E-Man here. What's he going to be able to do? And, just pulls off on the gas just at the last minute there. Who knows? Maybe if he had a bit of Weetabix in the morning, that could have been his, and he grabbed himself a goal. But it's 2-0 to Rebel FC in the first 35 minutes, and is all to play for, really. Here we go. A great ball there from James. I mean, that's from centre back. You can see Sava's furious with that. A great cutback there from E-Man, but he couldn't find his way through to the goal. We've got Sam on the ball now, and there's a bit of a helicopter above us. Maybe they wanted to come in and watch a Rebel game. I don't blame them. You know, what can you do? Anyways, thank you to the traveling fans in those helicopters, as Wills does a great job of skipping through their midfield there, and he's through. What's he going to do? Dishes it out to Sava there, who's playing up front right now. Jesse, who's obviously injured, dishing out to his boy E-Man, comes across, and unlucky there. E-Man appeals for a penalty, but fair to say that wasn't one at all. NWA on the ball here, and it ends up at Dante's feet, who goes past one player, and he's going to try and take it past another. Is he going to get there? Or 26 does. He beats him to him there, and what's he going to be able to do? Going to try to take him on again. No, passes it out there. Dishes it across to Dylan here, who's going to wind up for a shot. We know he's got it in the locker, but Rayan was appealing for the ball out wide. Anyways, NWA there with a free kick, goes all the way in, misses everyone, and he's free in the 6-yard box. How in the world does that happen? As you guys can hear, Will on the sidelines was not happy with that at all, as Will gives away the ball sloppy in our own half, and he's going to be on the attack, but he does a good job of getting that back, and it ends up being absolutely nothing as it go back to Kalen. But whoa, that was a tense little bit there. Not great from Rebel at all, as NWA really had a good chance there to make it 2-1. And ref there going to blow it up for half-time. So far, it's been an alright half for Rebel. Obviously, we're up 2-0. We could be playing better football, but at the end of the day, it's not too bad with players like James at centre back. We've obviously got Sava now playing as striker with Jesse out injured. It's not the worst half of football, but always could be better. Time for kickoff, and the second half is about to be underway. Can we keep the lead, or are we gonna throw it away to NWA? Hey, that rhymes. Who knows? Maybe I should be part of a rap group. Who knows? Anyways, we've got a long ball played there into one of our players. James there with a touch, and unfortunately loses out to that number 10, who's causing us all sorts of issues in there. But we had to double team him back, and we managed to get the ball. Ryan did a good job. Now dishes it out wide there to a right back, but nothing came of it. Anyways, we've got NWA number 21 on the ball this time, and he's going to try and take on Dante. But Dante's getting a bit feisty in there. He's going after him, nipping at his heels, and that is clearly a foul. Dante gives that one away, and he's not even going to protest that one. I think he knew exactly what he was up to there. 21 going to try and swing on a ball here, and their player just gets a ball to it. It lands at one of their players' foot, and wow! Kalen to the rescue, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we love him so much. He is such a consistent player for Rebel. Anyways, they swing in a corner here, and it goes away again. A shambles in the box. What is happening? And boom! That smacks Casey. Look at this. Boom. absolutely wallops him in the balls. Good thing he's already got a kid, so he doesn't need to worry about that. No need to be greedy now, Casey. The guy apologizes. Fair play to him for that. And yeah, we continue as football should be done. And you can see Sam there making a run, and Wills picks him out beautifully. What a touch there from Sam too. What a beautiful play that was. So happy to see that. Sam there whips one in, and it's a great ball into the back post, and E-Man's missed it. You have got me having a bubble. Sam there with a wonderful touch and an even better cross. Look at that. Whips this in. This is perfect. Bouncing nightmare for players to deal with. And E-Man at the back post couldn't put it in the net. I hope he can't get to sleep after watching that. But we also need to appreciate Wills with that wonderful ball played across. Anyways, another good ball played across out wide to Sava, who's playing out at right wing now, I believe. And Sava's going to try in there, play it through to E-Man. But it wasn't meant to be. Not today. Anyways, right back here, Rayan looks like he's going to wind this one up. Swings this in, it's gone, but it's gone a little too far for the boys. Now, Rebel FC in the opponent's half here, as there's a big challenge there put in on E-Man. You can see him sort of limping away from this one, and his foot actually really hurts, so he was another injury to add to it, and we don't have many people on the bench, which is a bit of a pain. And Dylan there is on the free kick now. He's waiting for the whistle from the ref, and plays it through to Will, who's come on to play it right back here. As you can see, we just didn't have a deep bench, but it's a poorly placed pass there. A bit of miscommunication maybe, as James is set off. He's gonna have to catch up to the striker, but Kalen comes flying out, and that there could have been a leg breaker, but he does a great job of clearing his lines. NWA now settling into this half a little bit better here as a long ball played over the top there, and it looks like Casey's going to have to cover over and try and get to this number 2 before he can put something in. Trying to eye something up. Puts in a fantastic ball as Kalen makes a wonderful save there. He's going to try and get the clean up, and it's saved on the line by Kalen. The NWA players are protesting that, saying it's gone in. Rebel players having none of it, and we got to take another look at this. Obviously, no goal line technology on YouTube, but let's take a look. What a great save from Kalen. Number 9 goes to follow up. Header there. Will manages to kick it out before it went in, and Kalen jumps on that, and he's well in front of the line there, but did it cross it before Will got it? Let's take another look here. Super slow-mo. This is the only angle we have. Kicks it there, and it's in front. I'm tempted to say it's not a goal, but we'll never actually know the truth. Obviously, the NWA players believe it's a goal, and it is what it is. So yeah, I guess it's one of those mysteries we're never going to find out. You can see E-Man still struggling with his foot there. I did mention that the last challenge before this one already hurt it, and that obviously inflicted a little bit more pain. We got Will coming back from injury, plays in a deep ball there, and Ali Hamid gets his head to it. And not bad for a guy who isn't exactly the tallest on the team, but it's great to have Ali on the pitch. He's so great, just dishing out some quality passes. But Rory there, who's just come on as well, he didn't want to come on. He had a tight groin, managed to find Dante. Dante finds Dylan. Dylan is gone now, picks out his brother there, 93. Dante smacks that, boom! 3-0, Rebel FC. That right there is so tasty. Let's see what the bench is saying about this.
Come on!
Cheers for that, Rayan. Anyways, Dylan there, passes it out wide, finds Dante. Dante's going to wallop that one. Boom, back in the net. The way that net rattles is so beautiful, I have to admit. And a little celebration there. Lovely stuff from the Rebel FC boys to make it 3-0. Here we have NWA right back on the ball. Finds number 22 there, who's going to chase onto this. But James, who has had an absolute stormer at centre-back, for someone who plays in the midfield, wonderfully done by him, and you can see just the composure for him. Wonderful stuff. Definitely an underrated and underappreciated player in Rebel FC. Anyway, Sam there goes to kick it, but NWA player makes a fantastic tackle there, and it launches them on another counter attack. I feel like we've seen this before. Number 22 down this right hand side. What's he gonna do? Casey there not diving in just yet. Finds the edge of the box, and oh, oi, that's in the back. You know I can't get to that part. That's £100. I'm serious, man. These guys, no one's paying up. Anyways, finds Ali there, who's gonna try and pick someone out, but unfortunately doesn't manage to find Dylan there as they launch another counter attack. We have got their player who's just gonna chip that over Kalen, and it's in the back of the net. That is a wonderful goal. What a finish. Take another look at this. Number 14 here. Look at that. He sees someone's coming behind him. Kalen's off his line. And you know what? That is just a wonderful finish. Credit to him. I hope he's watching this video, because that right there was class, mate. Well in. And that makes it 3-1. Like I said, are they going to make this a comeback? It's 3-3 on the cards. Will with a fantastic challenge there, but goes in and gives away a free kick there. That's fair enough. Will with the initial amazing challenge, and then second wasn't so great. Anyways, the ball played in here, and it bounces, and it's in the back of the net. This is one of those goals. We've seen it happen at every stage in the footballing game, from the Premier League all the way down to the non-leagues. This is what happens. They get knocked in the air. Players go for it, and it just bounces. It hits no one, mate. And before Kayla knows it, it's in the back of the net. What can you do? Oh, my God, it is 3-2. These last 10 minutes are squeaky bum time at its finest. Oh, my gosh. Now there's a bit of a tussle in the midfield here, and who comes out with it? Of course it's Dylan there as he gets past another player, and he sees Rory making a run, tries to play it over the top, and is Rory unable to get to it there, and the keeper ends up with it. But it looks like the ref has called it back for a free kick on Dylan. Let's see what he can do. Right now, he's literally pinging this from Narnia. There's no way. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, no, I'm not having that. Look, Dill, I'll have you anywhere in and around the box, but from there, I'm not having it. I'm sorry. Anyways, Dante has a little 2-on-2 opportunity here with Rory out on the right. He's got a tight groin. What's he able to do? Finds a bit of space. Whacks that. We all know he has got an absolute rocket on that right foot. But like I said, he's a little bit injured at the moment. So maybe not expecting him to perform at his 100%. Anyway, we're playing some nice close football there. Great turn there from Dylan, and he should be playing this through to Rory. He doesn't. Instead, he leaves it way too late here. Is he going to get anything out of it? And goes over to the crossbar, and you can imagine Rory there absolutely screaming for that ball. Anyways, we've got Will here playing at right back. He's usually a centre back, but he's been asked to play here at right back today, and he managed to find an NWA player. Are they going to get an equalizer? Whoo! Oh my gosh, you can see Sam now playing in that midfield where he usually plays a ball, and he just clears his lines, is what we needed at the time. Now, Sam over here on the left-hand side, cuts inside. He does a great job here, and another run made through there by Rory, but he does a good job of picking out Dylan. Square that, square that, square, no! Square that! Jeez, that is all it is. It is the 90th minute. It is full time, and we have won 3-2. Could have potentially had more. Obviously, we have the controversial decision of whether that was a goal or not for NWA when it was on the line. Who knows? But what does matter is we've come away with another win here. Rebel are on a fantastic roll at the moment, and we're playing good quality opponents. That's what it's about, and I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying everything about Rebel at the moment. I hope you guys are too. We have an Amsterdam trip coming up, and I want you guys to really just enjoy what we have in store for that. Going to be some great videos. If you don't already follow us on social media, I don't know what you're doing. Links obviously down below and on screen right now. So make sure you get involved. Loads of good stuff on there. Giveaways, everything. Also, want to welcome NWA to the Rebellion, beating 3-2. That is fantastic for us. And good sports as well. We had a great game, great battle, and no doubt there'll be another game in the future. Of course, just before you guys leave, I want to quickly run through the stats from Mr. Statman as he has pulled through for Rebel FC, and we'll compare today's stats versus our previous game. So pass completion is improved, hooray, from 85% to 87.34. We're talking serious percentages here, man. So that's always good to hear. Our shots on target, we had 8 shots on target today and 7 off target. So 53% were on target, which is okay, but it is actually worse than our last game, which actually had 69% of our shots were on target. So hey ho, that's just the way it is sometimes. Aerial duels, we won over half this time, which is good to hear, really, because we're actually quite a short team, to be perfectly honest with you, and it's quite surprising that we're not quite low on that stat, but you know, good to hear. Tackles won, we won 31 tackles today, which is quite a lot of tackles, if I'm honest with you, and that's 70.5%, and that's an improvement on the 64% of tackles that we won last time. So good to hear. Interceptions, we had 58 interceptions. They had a whopping 70 interceptions. But it's still an improvement for us because last game we only had 55, so not too shabby. Anyways, guys, that wraps it up. I hope you guys enjoyed this game. If you did, make sure you subscribe, make sure you press the little bell notification as well, and drop a like, leave a comment too, guys. We love interacting with you guys, and we really appreciate it when you take time to leave a little comment. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Have a fantastic day, and don't forget to join the Rebellion. See you guys in a bit. Bye.